Hi, welcome to our presentation on the project Humanized Conversation with Personality. I'm Chuqiao Huang. The core object is not just to mimic human interaction, but to infuse it with distinct personality traits, thus make the AI interactions more engaging and personalized. The research is crucial due to its focus on three major challenges associated with the big data, known as with the three ways. We are attacking volume by managing intensive conversational data that is tailored to individual personalities. For velocity, our project emphasizes the ability to process inputs in real time dynamically. And for variety, we are enhancing the system's ability to understand and generate responses that reflect across the language, emotion, and cultures. The innovation lies in pushing the boundaries of AI to be more than just analytical competent, but also emotional intelligence and expressive. So our project built upon the foundation laid by multidisciplinary studies, particularly from the field of psychology. We draw on established models of human personality, such as Big Five and MBTI, to inform our AI's behavior and emotional responses. Significant research has already been conducted in this area. For instance, studies like those have successfully integrated those personality models into conversation agents. Those agents not only use for general interactions, but also tailor the specific roles that providing social support or engaging in role play scenarios utilizing MBTI. But for this project, we are using the Big Five model. And also there are some application examples in real life. For example, the virtual assistant like Siri, Alexa, and the Google system, then incorporate the personality elements, but they often in the limited capacity, not that functional in distributing different personalities. So also there are the ChatGPT. People developed and fine-tuned on the ChatGPT for a more humanized AI, but they're also kind of basic. I also want to talk about the personality modeling in AI. The AI personalities are essentially complex entities that showcase distinct computational and behavioral patterns. In terms of the architecture, the trait capacity of a model defines the spectrum of the personality dimensions that it can embody. We enter this personality towards a defined archetype, and fidelity of an AI's personality to this archetype measures its accuracy to intended model. Moreover, the way AI expresses its personality, its mode of expression is facilitated through various actors or signal apparatus. So the observers, typically the humans, play a crucial role as they assess the AI's personality, but we also use other AI software like ChatGPT to evaluate the effectiveness of modeling the personality. To streamline our modeling, we use a binary high and low annotation format in the Big Five personality models. So this simplification helps us create clear contrast in traits that aids the system in generating responses that align closely with a distinct personality profile, either high rating or low rating. You can see for this example, high rating in like openness means the intensive and curious personality, and a low in openness is constant and cautious. We have two big data sets that prepare for modeling our AI's personality. The first one is the Big Five dataset, rooted in established personality models such as Hexacle 60 and the Big Five inventory. The dataset is instrumental for our AI, providing its rich, detailed personality archetypes that allowed it to simulate human-like behaviors and preferences. And also those personas in this data science will present continuous tense, like I'm planning ahead and organizing things to avoid crumbling at the late minute, that depict the traits such as high consciousness. Also, we also have the personal chat dataset, a crowdsourced collection from the Amazon Magical Turk. This dataset plays a crucial role in providing our AI with realistic conversational scenarios that enrich in diversity. The primary function of this dataset is to enhance the AI's capability to understand and adapt to a wide range of human emotions, interests, and conversational styles. So those data sets are not directly related to each personal traits in Big Five data. It just helped us to train the AI with the diversity of the persona. So we segmented those two big data sets into four distinct parts. Original Big Five persona, Big Five 1,000 persona bank, mixed persona, and a revised mixed persona. The first one is the original Big Five persona. They are just grounded from the Hexacle 60 and BFI, the Big Five inventory. They are strictly used to we strictly use the examined questions in those inventories to reflect the habitual actions indicate each of the Big Five traits. We won't change a little too much of the styles in this data set, maybe changing to the present continuous tense. The second one is Big Five personal bank. That is, because the first one, the original Big Five personnel is directly from the inventory. They didn't provide a very rich number of personnel, so we need to create it by ourselves. So we used ChatGPT to create 128 characters based on the 32 distinct prompts. That is the 32 distinct personality covering all the binary combinations of the Big Five traits. So you can see we choose one combination of the Big Five personality, and we gave the ChatGPT the description of that personality, which is adapted from the inventory, the description of the inventory. And the ChatGPT will first provide a prompt, and we use a prompt to give back to the ChatGPT. They will create a person, like have this personality, and also they will come up with some growth experience and hobbies that corresponding to the details in this personality. And also we have mixed persona. These are from the personal chat dataset, just a collection of 1,155 personas. We have the revised mixed persona. They are just rephrased and the generalized specialized sentence from this mixed persona. Next, I want to talk about the methodologies we used in our models. So in development of our model, I established a framework that integrates both the personal and the memory of the AI to enhance conversational contextuality and consistency. Our approach centers on the personal, which of the AI denoted as P, and also a set of memories. For the capital M, there are some lowercase m, M1 to Mn. The interaction process involving conversational content, C, and we combine with each Y and X. X is the utterance from the user, and Y is utterance, the corresponding response from the AI. So the crucial part of the system is the generation of response YK and the selection of associate memory MK with the personnel we choose from the beginning. So the objection function is here. We have the matching models that select appropriate memory from M, and also the generative model that responsible for producing a response that based on the selected memory here, and also the personnel and the content. This function ensures the generated responses not only relevant but also reflect the personnel's characteristics correctly. To achieve this, we will use two technologies. The Llama 3, the most recent Llama version, we choose the 8 billion one, serving as a backbone for response generation and also BERT to underpins our memory selection mechanism. Each model is optimized separately within the Google Cloud Platform to ensure the performed optimally with our data science. Also, we also have an experimental framework that to enhance the ability for LLM to stimulate diverse personality correctly. So one challenge we meet is that the inherent limitation of the LLM. They typically exhibit a very stable and assistant-like personalities, because their primary function is to provide informational support, to infuse those models with the ability to generate more personalized and emotionally supportive conversation. We will introduce the role-playing prompts that combine with the behavior presets. So this method involving transforming structured personas from our big five personal bank into dynamic role-playing scenarios. Those are not merely static. They include behavior clues such as when the other says you should say that, to get the LM to respond in ways that are consistent with the personal traits over the extended interactions. To evaluate our models, we choose a structured interview approach that is commonly used in psychological assessment. We aim to capture a more holistic and nuanced understanding of how well our AI models align with specific personality traits, as well as how they perform across a broader spectrum of the personal dimensions. The core of the structured interviews is the direct question derived from the BFI, which are typically designed to elicit the responses that reveal the AI's alignments with the distinct Big Five personal traits. For example, there are several visit from one dimension of big five. For example, for the physics idea, curiosity, this is from the openness. We transform it into the question, do you tend to be original, coming up with new ideas? So the AI will generate its response. And we use this response to put into the ChatGPT and help us to evaluate or rate this response on the scale from 1 to 5. Uh, based on the openness. 5 is strongly agree with openness, and 1 is least agree with. So overall, we sum up and average the grade, the score for each dimension. For example, we have the overall scoring result for openness 3.8. That is high. And if the AI is said to be high on the openness, so they will say, oh, this model is tend to be accurate. Also, we not only have the direct personality trait question, we also have used the random questions and dialogues to examine our model. They are less directly tied to the specific personality traits. They're just random questions. There are no orientation to the personal. For example, oh, do you like playing soccer ball, kind of thing. So we use that to test AI's ability to maintain its personal profile in dynamic and unstructured interactions, challenging it to demonstrate personality consistency, even when not prompted by a direct question related to the personality. The response are also will be rated on a scale of 1 to 5 for each, not for one, because for the direct questions, they are related to one dimension, so we just rate on that based on that dimension. But for the random interactions, we rate for each personal dimension. So this provides a comprehensive view of AI's overall personality performance across all the dimensions. Along with the evaluation method, we have the matrix for those evaluation. The first one is a consistency score that may measure the frequency of AI's alignment with the personal traits. So if we want to rate the responses align with K out of the 5 big 5 dimensions in each reaction. So if K equals 3, so that means there are exactly 3 out of 5 big 5 personality dimensions are consistently matched within AI's response in the interactions for the random questions and dialogues. And also for the accuracy, this is for both direct questions and the random dialogues, just to evaluate the correctness of AI's response against each personality dimension, because each AI for each round we design to the AI with specific personality in the 32 distinct personal choices from the big 5. So here is the result of our experiment. So you can see the heat at 5 is notably high with 66 instances. So this means the robust performance in capturing the personality traits. And also for the accuracy for each big five personality traits. We can see the high accuracy in openness and actual word version but low accuracy in the agreeableness and neuro neuroticism. So, because they are less likely to be captured, especially for the last one. They are more related to the emotion. So, it's hard to evaluate just from the descriptions. So the last thing is the system overall or overview. The core of our system architecture is is an integration and interactions of various components, starting with user interface, and also is structured around a API gateway that manage the request and integrates our backend service. Also, what's centered to our AI functionality is the Llama 3 model and the BERT for memory selection. Also, we have our database. Last but not the least, the entire system is hosted on the Google Cloud Platform. Before ending this, I also want to talk about in the future we may integrate the emotional response and the generation to the model to help building AI a more emotional supporters, not only information supporter. So here are the sources I used. Thank you for listening.